I want to rap about some bullshit, this Kratom ban trip. Consider it illicit head trip. It's just an herbalistic experience if you use it into a positive, not ultra negative. People are quitting opiates with it. Illicit. Eli Lilly fucking hates it because they can't bank on it no more of that shit. Smell the flowers a bit. Don't demonize it. Get some information about it. Maybe study it. Take a sample of it before you have them go and banish it to elicit felonious trip into prison sentences. Could you imagine that shit over a plant? Ridiculous trip. You guys should get your information straight in the head trip because all the news has got to kick is negatives and bullshit. Spinach contains salmonella as well if you want to demonize it on that kind of topic. You know what I'm saying about it? It's just ridiculous to demonize another plant. You don't even have any information on it. Some people could benefit from it. Peace and positives. Spice Witch. I have a lot of interest in homeopathy and herbal remedies, like natural cares, versus of what they got to say for things. And that's why I'm actually, what's bringing up this topic is a plant called Kratom. Most of you probably have not heard of this plant substance, which is proposed to be banned to a class 1 substance, which is a felony. There are people like me that benefit from it because I suffer from chronic pain, shoulder, neck, and back injuries. I take this substance responsibly. I've actually found it to be more efficient than cannabis. It doesn't put a fog in the head like the cannabis substance would do. And I've actually kind of moved over to it because I noticed that it had a little bit of an effect on ADD with me. I was able to more focus directly instead of being scattered doing things, which comes with ADD. Anybody that has ADD would understand this, and they're probably prescribed a methamphetamine substance for it. I don't think that it is about the illicitness or the supposed salmonella thing. I've heard of salmonella having spinach, in spinach, containing it sometimes periodically. Yeah, it's basically kind of like when you're using it, it would be more or less like a cup of coffee. The effects of it would be that significant, but more force directed towards like pain, and or lack of sleep or concentration. Because when you're able to alleviate it, like unlike these opioid substances, which they have declared like a crisis. That's another topic. Because this plant is not even an opioid. It's actually in the alkaloid type that's in the coffee nut. So before you go and demonize a substance, you gotta educate yourself about it, because there's no information about it. Saying no to it is like, saying no to cannabis and you're screaming for yeses on the subject. And I think that's all I've got to say about it. Yeah, just before you demonize another plant, put it to a felony level like heroin or LSD or cocaine, or I'm not sure beyond that, is ridiculous. Because when taken responsibly, and you would, because if you get over the limit with it, you become sick. You know your limits with things. Do you drink 10 cups of coffee a day, or do you just have half a cup? Research and educate yourselves on this before you allow due process to happen in yet another unfortunate way. Thanks. Peace. Stay happy. Study herbs and things. Aromatherapy. So sweet. Bye.